As ridiculous as this sounds, I am now the angel Metatron. I've always been the angel Michael, and the number 101 has always been prevalent in my life as the gematria of Michael and of my symbol being 101 of a mem, a samek, and an aleph, and where I was in the tennis world was really 101. And now I've been transformed into the angel Metatron. And why? The angel Metatron takes the place of Michael in further development. And I'll show you that the development in full becomes Metatron. I've always had inklings for this because Metatron has within it the two tets, which is the word for totafot. And this has all been linked already. And so totafot, with the whole idea of tefillin, comes from Metatron, and that's my mitzvah, tefillin. I've put on tefillin every day for 35 years. I've never missed a day. And remember that Metatron relates, the gematria is 314, and that's Shaddai. So Metatron is considered Shaddai. And Shaddai is the wrappings of the tefillin of the head having the shins, and then the dalet in the back, and then the yud associated with the arm box, you make a yud. So that's Shaddai. And that's 314. But what's miraculous about this is that the 314, and what all this comes about is that 314, which is Metatron, plus the one for itself, becomes 315. And 315 is the Yetzirah world, the gematria of Yetzirah. And Metatron is considered the head angel of the Yetzirah world by Cordovero. And I've always said that I'm in Yetzirah world now. Well, when this transformation takes place of Michael into Metatron, it's in the Yetzirah world. It's that I'm in Yetzirah, the head angel of Yetzirah world, at 315. Now, the other thing is, are we surprised that this has happened? I'm going to show more of the transformation, because the transformation of Metatron from my symbol of Aleph Samek Mem, that's the 40, 60, and 1, that's 101. But if you take these letters in full, you see, it's Mem is 80, Samek is 120, that's 200, and Aleph is 111, that's 311. And that's the month we're in, Shavat. Okay? 311 is in my symbol in Shavat. And remember this whole thing of the first of Shavat and Tu B'Shvat and the later days of Shavat, like right now. So my symbol has always been Shavat. Now, if I add 3 letters of, each one is permitted to add a letter of the Mem, the Samek, and the Aleph. So that's 311 plus 3, that's 314. 314 is Metatron, also Shaddai. These letters also symbolize in Tefillin the Mem, which is the square, that's this cube of the 2 Tefillin. The Samek can be the scrolls inside, or the wrapping of the head, or the wrappings of the arm, that's in the Samek. And the Aleph, remember, I just did one yesterday, that the original Aleph is a Yud. This I didn't think of till. The original Aleph is a Yud. And that Yud is the knot on the on tefillin. You see? So my symbol also has this aspect of tefillin. I forgot what I was saying. The other transformation here is that the 2 angels go together, Metatron and Sandalphon. Those 2 angels go together as if I make a final mem, the first letter for Metatron, it's Metatron's cube. At the final letter, Metatron, the Samech is obviously Sandalphon, and the Aleph inside is, of course, Alexander. So we have the 2 letters of Sam again, and that's, when you have Samel, sometimes it's abbreviated Samek Mem, and those could be Sandalphon and Metatron. The thing is that let me see what I have here a little bit from this morning. It's considered that Michael is the high priest, but Sandalphon is the throne. I've read that. This is all new to me, But the whole idea of Metatron, you see, being now my angel, I have an awful lot here, and it's skipping my mind as I'm doing this. Because, my big thing is that I'm now in the Yetzirah world. I entered it in Shavat, okay? And Shavat has a relationship in Gematria to this Yetzirah world also. For Shavat plus 3 letters plus 1 is also Yetzirah world. And that I should enter this now as my destiny, you see? And that, what does this mean? Okay. And as it relates to tefillin, and as it relates to, everything in general, for me, what does this transformation mean? And that's what I'm going to be unfolding as I progress. But for right now, the major thing is that Metatron in its fullness takes the place of Mikael. And even if as I say this, I feel fullness from the concept of Metatron. Let's see how this progresses. Let me just put this out again here like this. Okay. For me, this is an amazing transformation. What does this mean? It means that I'm in Yetzirah world.